Hello. Back.
The payphone.
Hey Draco. Hey Lane.
Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Hey Andy.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan,
Yes.
listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Hey Damien.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there. Fuck. Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone there, but there was no one. I wanted to keep it that way. The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
I need to go get the light back at the other place. So some of the dialogue is slightly different. So far. Okay. Now, where do I go? Ah, there we go.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key.
outside reality, but this is real. A nightmare dimension, an ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true, make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, wanting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Spooky.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Hey, what's going on?
Casey!
Damn it. I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. There was something hidden here, a phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
There we go.
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Wake. Wake.
Can never tell which one's which.
The shadows faded out, they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could use the light to open the subway.
Yeah, I know, Andy. That's what I'm trying to look for, too.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
No. Those words of power don't work. Nope, it wouldn't work.
Careful now.
I'm awake.
Hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help. Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Door.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking. Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
All right.
See you around, Alan.
Alan, awake. Wake. You're in my story. This mission.
Where do it at?
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, let your mind wander, and the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone. It was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run.
I had written books about Alex Casey for
Probably.
years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Keep exploring. There we go. Ha! Peru, Damien. Oh boy. All right, here we go. I gotta remember, I don't have to fight everybody. I don't want to waste ammo. All right.
Fuck me.
Ah, take that.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
Subway pass.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a...
No.
The dark place reacted to my story.
The deep voice is Casey.
Was no longer blocked.
Hey, Jester. Caldera.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole. The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward. The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
God.
The story determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
What? Oh. Initiation.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
Ah, you think? A little spooky. Dead end. Ah.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on. Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I had found another compelling location to use. I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed. The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. They're unholy.
That guy.
Fucking Messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Trust me, bro.
Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
Word is your research can help me, ma'am. Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story. the plot element I found would drive the story forward. I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Alan Wake. Made you choke on these words. I'm lost in the dark. Wake. Let me die. Wake. Wake.
Shit!
Story. The story will go on forever.
Oh my god.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
No, I'm not naming him Mr. Scratch. Oh, no, I do actually need it. Do it. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, crap. I do need it. Wait, I need to bring it back with me. Right?
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Need ammo.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in. Putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid.
Sure.
They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
Okay. No, there's well, the remedy is like there's Alan Wake and then Control and then Alan Wake 2, but there's other Alan Wakes that are also connected. But those are like the main games that are all within the same universe.
Alan Wake.
Damn it! The hell! Asshole!
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Unhinged.
The train blocked my way forward. But
This game is nowhere even close to how Control plays, Jester. I don't know what you're talking about. In terms of the actual gameplay, yeah, no.
I had to figure this out on the plot board. I had to keep working on the story.
Shut up.
I had a new idea for a scene.
Hello? Anyone there?
Dead. This would move the story forward. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon
Absolutely. Oh, God.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
For that. Control was actually the only reason I played Control is it was free on PlayStation Plus, the Ultimate Edition. That's what I played last year. Or not now, last year, 2022.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now. None of this was real. It was unreal. Fuck me.
AA Ron. Wait, what? But like, how do I get this out of the way? Isn't the word of power behind this board? Oh, is it already here? Ah. Like, the arrow's here, and it's like... Yeah, the word of power is here, but, like... How do I move it? I don't have telekinesis. Can I change the plot from here? No, I can't. That doesn't work either. Oh, that's right. Does the power need to come on? I don't know how. Right? Like a generator I have to go do or not?
Wake.
The only reason I don't
Alan, wake.
that's another one, but that's not the one I saw, right? Yeah. This one is stone.
Wake.
They make you circle back for them? Oh my god, really? That's it? That's all? Oh my god. That's annoying. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Why didn't I think just shoot it? See if it breaks. But the reason why is because it's survival. Look, if this was any other game other than survival horror, where, you know, ammunition's supposed to be sparse, I probably would have just shot. without caring about it. But because this is survival horror, and because you want to, you know, use your ammo sparingly, I didn't think about just shooting it.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Spooky.
Shit!
Ugh.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Wait.
Wake.
Wait, how do I get on the other side? trying to get to this other side. How do I get here? Probably have to wait. Oh wait, that's right. I have to do something first. Hold on.
I'm lost in the dark. I'll wake now. Alan Wake.
Oh!
The echoing hall had a story to tell. The new scene I had found was important for the story.
Okay. Ooh, tortured.
Let me die. Alan Wake.
Oh.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Oh my god. No, he's creating this cult. That's the thing. This cult is coming from his own head. That's the problem.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
The thing is, because he has amnesia, he's not... I mean, he knows that he's creating this, but he's... So, based on my understanding, is like, Alan Wake is trying his best to get out of the dark place. But the problem is, I feel like the dark place is influencing to create a horror story that he thinks is trying to get him out, but it's only sinking him further and further and further into darkness.
I had a new idea, a new story thread. This thread will create something terrible, but it's what the story needed.
Actually, Draco, I've actually seen some people make that, I've seen a lot of people make that claim that this entire thing is basically an expression of Alan Wake's internal depression. But I haven't read too deep into that. Again, I don't want to spoil myself the true ending. Oh, shit.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Rude. Oh! Ugh. Now what? What are these boxes supposed to mean? Still haven't figured that out. Ah. Oh, nice. Oh, now I know what they mean. Wait, what? Hello? What? Hello? Can I get... I can't get out. I can't get out. Hello? Yeah. Nothing but the briefcase. It was always the briefcase. Good night, Andy. All right, let's try this again. There we go. All right, I need to get ready to run.
I had a new beat for the story. The dark presence. Fuck!
God, I run so goddamn slow.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
I want to get that word of power first. Arrow pointing up, right? Where? Ah. Oh, fuck! Come on! My heart hurts. I'm assuming that was Sathael. Yeah, it was. Thank you, Sathael, for the $25 super chat. Uh-huh. I know you do. You love giving me a heart attack.
The tunnel was open now.
Time to run again.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Hell is this?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are
Hi. Again.
Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. Help me get you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer.
Controller.
Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me. Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Scratch. Not again. Why is it doing this? Game keeps the exit button keeps messing up like this. What is happening? It's leaving me stuck. Where the inputs don't work anymore. And even when I switch to keyboard, it doesn't work either. No, it doesn't even work even when I switch it to the keyboard. It still locks like this for some reason. I think it's the new there was a new patch that dropped this morning. It could be the patch. Oh, what the hell? I gotta do it again? Crap. All right.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through. The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
True. Arty.
Somehow the victim's heart was the...
All right, we're gonna skip through this. I've already seen it.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Oh, I went ahead and, because of the game was really badass, I went ahead and got the deluxe edition upgrade that gives me the two DLCs that apparently are coming out, but also has cosmetics for Alan and Saga. So Alan is in like his celebrity thing, which is like a really nice trimmed suit and tie compared to his other garb. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep again.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Where is it? I know there's a word here, a word of power or whatever the hell. There. Oh, what the hell? Rude! Asshole! I forgot this game is Dark Souls.
Come on!
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God, it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Mm-hmm.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Yeah, we're probably gonna redo that too.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
So remember, the last time we left, in the end of the first game, Alice went into the dark place. She went back into the dark place to find Alan.
Alan.
See?
Alice.
Yes. Okay, this is different.
Like a ray of warm light, I felt her presence.
Okay, this was in the first game.
Go on.
At least I don't remember. I swear to God, I feel like the game is acting very meta, exceedingly meta, because I'm trying to remember the elements of the first game, and I don't know. It's all like really fuzzy, which is exactly how it's working with Alan. This game is a complete mindfuck. Like, I genuinely can't remember if that happened in the first game or in the first playthrough or not.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
What
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
The spiral.
Alice's memory card.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
True.
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
You got pissed.
We argued. Things went wrong.
Yep.
And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly.
But what about you?
It's easy for people to think it was my fault.
You were taken into the dark place at that time, at that moment.
Too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was
Ratch.
Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Or at least Alan isn't dead, Draco. Everybody thinks he's dead because he disappeared, but he's been stuck in the dark place since 2010. So 13 years. But she's describing Alan, but possessed by the dark presence, who is also called Scratch.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment. With motion.
Wait, really?
and flash.
I didn't realize that.
Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
Notice the
I'm calling
lamp
it
behind her
dark
flickering.
place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
part of what the dark presence does, it brings out like the worst in you, or at least it magnifies to the nth degree like your worst traits. So Alan, he did have a bit of a temper, as you saw in the first game. Not like raging or explosive, where he, you know, you would say he's like abusive, but yeah, he'd get a little, he'd get hot-headed. Again, you could scratch it up to when you know, his frustrations ever having writer's block. So that would amplify, you know, him getting angry. But one would say it was not to the level of I wouldn't call it emotional abuse. Deegan, at least as far as what we saw, yeah, he had a temper, but I wouldn't call it emotional abuse. But the dark presence amplifies that and brings it up to the nth degree.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out.
There's a spiral.
It brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
He's dead. Sort of. Remember what happened in the last game.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple
of days. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything I just played as when I was playing as Alan was a flashback, as in he's retelling what he remembers to Saga and Casey.
You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory
Kinda.
is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think
My understanding is that Scratch is Alan. Scratch is Alan possessed by the dark presence.
I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
I think the problem is that the first game, as well as the Control DLC, gave the impression that Scratch was a different entity. Like a Scratch was a wholly separate entity that had the face of Alan. But at the end of the first playthrough, we find that no, Scratch and Alan are the same person. It's just that Scratch is Alan possessed and not just some separate entity who happens to have his face.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
But my understanding is that the dark presence, because again, you saw this when Saga was in the was stuck in the dark presence herself, is that the dark presence elevates and amplifies your worst traits, whether it be anger, resentment, self-doubt, anxiety, fear. Whatever negative traits you do, the dark presence like basically turns it up to 11. Insecurities, there you go. Yeah.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
I'm sure there's already like a lot of videos on YouTube out there, people explaining the deeper meanings behind the game.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
True. Or even better, a Hallmark Christmas special. That would have been nicer. Campy, but, you know, nicer.
Sure.
This is sorting out the storyline.
Doesn't make sense. The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. Huh.
No. The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
No. Death Note. Kinda. Maybe. A little bit.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
He's right in front of you!
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Mother.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
That's what I'm wondering too, Aaron. I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Shut up, Max. Who is Saga? Saga's an FBI agent who's been assigned to the case. But then we find out that she's been written into the story that Alan/Scratch has been writing. God damn, this game looks fantastic. Like, look at her freaking... Like, look at her freaking hair. Her hair looks like real. It's nuts. All right. All right. All right, I'm gonna stop here though. It's 9:45, so, and I got work tomorrow. But we'll continue on tomorrow, I think. I'm probably not gonna be streaming on ACF tomorrow, so I'll probably be streaming this tomorrow on this channel. So we'll continue on with the New Game Plus and see whether whether or not we find anything different between the first playthrough and this one. Was she? I honestly don't even remember her being mentioned in Alan Wake 1 or Control, but whatever. All right, see you guys later. And if you guys want to talk about it, just make a thread in the Discord and under the video games. Bit, you could probably make an Alan Wake thread if you guys want to talk about it. I won't go to it to avoid spoilers, but, you know. All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye. What? What, kitty? Bye, guys.